Hey guys, my name is Michael Kubera. That is pretty crazy where Bitcoin surpassed $6,100, and that is a mountain. That is an absolute mountain. I want you to look at the timing of what happened. So this is the 20th of October at 1538. It's around, or what is that, 1540, 1538. It's around 5651, where earlier it was around 5600. So it goes from 5600 at 15 to like a little over an hour later, an hour and a half. It's still climbing. Of course, there's a little bit of a correction there because people are like, oh my God, we just made a bunch of money. So there was some selling off at that point, but then more people got hyped up because of FOMO, and then, it corrected itself. But now it's climbing even more. Anyways, within like 90 minutes, it went up $400, which is a lot for something that has $100 billion market cap. There we go. What is that? That is 101 approaching 102, with the market cap in general approaching $174 billion. Now we see Ethereum has gone down a little bit, and all the other altcoins, well, the funds are shifting into Bitcoin, and this is due to remember all the hype that was going on back in August. Yeah, this is pretty much it, because there's going to be another hard fork in November, and people are like, oh my God. So that, it's pretty much chaos all over the place. Anyways, let's chat about it. Surpassing 6,000 bucks. Stay tuned. Hi there. Okay, so let's chat with the newbies for a sec, because most of you guys are newbies, as in I'm still a newbie. We're all newbies. We have no idea what's going on because the whales are absolutely manipulating the price and we're getting screwed over here. And oh my, no, I'm just kidding. But that's pretty much what is going on inside most people's heads. It's pretty much all over the place. There's no logic whatsoever. It's just a lot of emotion. You see Bitcoin just rising up like crazy. You see all your friends making money, but you haven't made money just yet. So what do? In this case, all you do is take every single penny you have saved up throughout your entire life, even your college fund, and then you invest it into something that has already gone up so much. Let's say, perfect example would be, as soon as Bitcoin goes up like the $400, as earlier was stated, you buy at that point. And that may seem crazy, but actually, whenever Bitcoin is rising, I get the most amount of requests. I don't really sell Bitcoin anymore, except to a few select individuals, but pretty much like whenever Bitcoin is going up, and I'm just like, it doesn't make sense, because you shouldn't buy Bitcoin when it's at the high, but that's what happens. People are freaking out. They want to buy immediately because they're afraid, oh no, it's at $6,100 right now. It's going to be at $7,000 tomorrow, and then $8,000 and $9,000 and $90,000. So it's like, of course it makes sense to buy right now. And it's just a little silly. Like, you don't have to do it immediately. That's FOMO, fear of missing out. Like, you're going to be all right. Wait in a little bit. Put in some buy, sell orders. Learn how everything works, and actually save up some money to invest with. Not take it out of the bank or take it from family or whatever. I mean, you could. That's gambling at that point, which isn't the same as investing. Hi guys, my name is Michael Kubera. I've said that before, but the comment section has been absolutely interesting over the past couple of months, because you're able to witness and observe a lot of very strange, erratic behaviors whenever something goes up or whenever something drastically goes down. People are freaking out, and this is normal. I think there's going to be a bear market coming up pretty soon, around the corner, because, well, a lot of people are making a bunch of money. And whenever there's a bunch of money being thrown around and people are sliding off with those Lambos, then you get corrections. But with this, Bitcoin, we're not sure exactly what's going to happen with it in the future, but blockchain technology is here to stay. There's been a lot of very interesting ICOs over the past couple of months. There's some interesting projects underway right now. I like that technology is advancing very, very fast at a rapid pace, where the next generation of kids might be taught about this stuff in school. It's crazy. You have a lot of people, I mean, just walking around the street, I ask people about Bitcoin and what they know about it, and there's a fair amount who are very interested in investing, like right now. And usually they wouldn't, and they just seen it all, and they're like, all right, well, you know, it's time to do it. Just whatever, risk. Let's go ahead with it. And what I'm gonna say to that is pretty much what I've said before, constantly before. But there's going to be new viewers on this video, and that is, before you start investing, before you get into this, make sure you like it. Make sure that you're actually going to care to stay with it for more than a couple months, because if you're treating it like, oh yeah, I want to buy Bitcoin at 6,000 and hopefully it goes up to like 7,000, and you're waiting for it to do that in like a month or a week or a couple of days, that's because you're delusional. Now, it could totally happen, but you're delusional at a point where you're buying at a high and you want it to keep going up even more without realizing, well, there's already so many people that put in sell orders, and it's just like, it doesn't make sense. You have no idea what you're doing, and there's a plethora of comments that are like, yeah, I bought Bitcoin and I had like $5,000, but I'm still not really sure how it works. I don't get the wallet and all that, you know? You can figure all of this stuff out within a week or two. So, as with the previous hard fork, how do you prepare for this one? You either do or you don't. There's two sides, and there's one side that's going to be freaking out and they don't want anything to do with it. They're getting super emotional. And then there's the other side where it's like, oh, there's plenty of time. I'm going to prepare. I'm going to send off Bitcoin to my offline wallets, and I'm going to close the computer and work on something else. Or if you work in cryptocurrencies, you're going to focus, but, you know, still be in touch with the news because there's a bunch of updates. But if you get too into it, then it's kind of like a distraction at that point. It's like, oh my goodness, what is going on? The best thing you can do is make a couple $1,000, diversify into altcoins and Bitcoin, of course, and try and earn some Bitcoin, as I've made in previous videos before, where I'm actually getting it's not a lot, but it can be anywhere from $100 to $500 every single month just from affiliate earnings in Bitcoin. And it's nice because you save up the affiliate earnings, and then you hope that, you know, Bitcoin keeps rising and rising, and then you sell off a little bit. And as you're earning Bitcoin, you kind of don't really care about it. Vice actually put out a video 2 weeks ago about this guy who started his own company, and it's an investment in Bitcoin, but he used to work for Coinbase, where every single payment he got was in Bitcoin. And then as Bitcoin kept going up, and, you know, as his knowledge and all that, well, he became filthy rich, and he's able to do whatever he wants at this point. So what you're seeing me do is I'm diversifying my incomes as much as possible. Now, I get it. I've been slacking a little bit with YouTube and all this stuff, but that's because I'm also focused on university. I'm looking at the long term of everything, which university, not so much for the education, it's more so for the connections and the people I'm able to meet, and just to stay less distracted, which it may not seem like it at the moment, but again, you're looking probably at scales of a couple of weeks. Now, there's been some very interesting things that have been going on with this channel recently. Some have been very upset and offended, and that's fine. But what we're going to see is that no matter what happens over the next year, hopefully at least a fair amount of us make some money through cryptocurrencies. Now, there's definitely going to be periods where we're going to kick ourselves in the foot because we lost crypto, and, you know, it's like whatever. Once you lose crypto, it is what it is. You accept it, you go forward with it, and bam. I know this video has been kind of all over the place, but I kind of wanted to put just something out about this because I haven't over the past couple of weeks while Bitcoin's been going up like crazy. I have people in my contacts list that have a couple $100,000 in Bitcoin or a couple $1 million in Bitcoin, and some of them have already begun selling off parts of it. Of course, they have enough Bitcoin where they want to keep it. Some are saying they will sell at $8,000. Some are selling at $9,000. Some, their goal was $6,000, so they're mighty happy with that. But over the next year, it seems, you know, even if there's going to be a bear market, there's going to be a return in it because there's so many more people that we're going to reach, so many millions of more people who are interested in this stuff. So, if you have some extra capital, burn it with laser. I'm just kidding. But, you know, actually Laser's having the time of their life right now because their money is like pretty much doubling right before their eyes. Crazy. My name is Mike Cabrera. See you guys later. Bye.